The candle flameth power outage hit without warning, plunging the dorm into oppressive darkness. Lily fumbled through a desk drawer, fingers brushing past random trinkets, until she found what she was looking for, a single candle. She struck a match, the small flame igniting her cramped room with a dim, wavering light. The silence was suffocating, broken only by the occasional creak of the old building. She glanced at the candle. It was burning wildly, the flame twisting and flickering like it was alive, though the room was sealed and eerily still. Cheap candle," she muttered, adjusting it on the plate. But the flame refused to settle, its erratic dance growing more frantic. Annoyed and uneasy, Lily chuckled nervously. "Who's there?" she joked, half hoping for an answer to break the suffocating quiet. The flame froze. It didn't flicker, it elongated, stretching unnaturally tall, thin, and sharp as a blade. Her breath caught as shadows unfurled like ink across the walls, merging and shifting until they formed a figure. It was a man, no, a silhouette, yet its eyes gleamed like molten gold. It didn't belong. "You lit this to see," the figure rasped, its voice low and jagged, as if scraped from the void. "Now I see you." Her blood ran cold. She stumbled back, nearly knocking the candle over, but the flame never wavered. It grew brighter and taller, as if feeding on her terror. What do you want?" she stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. The figure smiled, if the sharp curve of its glowing mouth could be called that. The flame suddenly snuffed itself out, plunging the room into absolute darkness. Lily froze, her breath loud in her ears. The darkness was suffocating, but worse, something else was there. She could feel it. Breathing. It wasn't hers. It was behind her. Hot air brushed the back of her neck, and a voice, low and gnarled, whispered against her ear, "You should have let me sleep." The room erupted into chaos. Papers flew, her chair toppled, and something brushed her arm, cold and leathery. Lily screamed, blindly fumbling for the door, her heart pounding. Her hands found the knob, but it wouldn't budge. The breathing grew louder, closer, its rhythm echoing the flicker of the vanished flame. And then, silence. The power snapped back on, flooding the room with sterile fluorescent light. Everything was as it had been. The candle stood on her desk, its wax unmelted, as though it had never been lit. But the walls told a different story. Burned into the plaster, stretching from floor to ceiling, was a jagged, shadowy outline. Two eyes glared back at her, their molten gold stare etched into her mind. She didn't sleep that night or ever again without the lights on. But no amount of light could shake the chilling truth she now knew. The flame had given it a glimpse into her world, and now it would never stop watching.